my name's Colin. Welcome to Cole's Place. Thanks for joining in. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I've been trying to get my other phone going. Nightmare. How are we all? I'm just going to log in. Bit dark, aren't I? Hang on, bear with me everybody. There you go, see me better now. Right, okay. How are we? Welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin. First one in. If you can give me a sound and picture check, that'll be beautiful. I'm just going to log into my other phone so I can see your comments, see who's coming on. Won't be a second. Oh dear me. Right, let's go for that, and we will go for that. Cole's Place is live with a bad knee. Right, there we go. Right, so, JBM straight in off the traps. Good evening, welcome. Hello, everybody. My name's Colin. Great to have you along. I'm coming at you live from Bournemouth in the UK. If you're watching on catch up, thank you very much for joining us. Hit the thumbs up and all that. If you've not yet subscribed, subscribe. It's free. And there's a little bell you can push for notifications of when I'm putting up a new video. Right, guys, bear with me. I will see your comments. I'm just going to get rid of this, because that isn't doing me any favours. Got my laptop here because I couldn't get my phone going for your comments, you see. Right. I'm just going to get myself comfy. I'm in flipping agony, right? This is dedication tonight. Dedication to the channel. I'm coming at you live, but in agony. Oh my God. Unbelievable. All good fun now. I'm not that bad. I'm only kidding. Shut that down. Right, okay, how are we? Right, let's see who's on. Comments. So JBM waiting, straight off the traps. Thanks, mate. Saf says sound and picture good. Saf is home tonight. She's in bed, bit tired. She's had a long, cold, freezing day at school. She's a bit achy, but she's in the chat for a little while. You've got something in your head, on the left side of your head. Have I? Oh. Got something in my hair. There we go. Thank you. Cheers, Saf. So I've got me people looking after me, you see. Prash is in. Good evening, Prash. Hope you're well. How are you? Tiny. How are you, Tiny? Good to see you, Tiny. Whereabout are you, mate? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Do you know what? I was thinking about you the other day. Madly enough, the cold weather. When it went cold at the weekend, I thought, I wonder how he's getting on with that bike and stuff. Let me know what you're up to, mate. Tiny, I tell you what, drop me a message privately on Messenger, mate. We'll catch up. Happy New Year to you, mate. Hope you're well. Anne Elton, evening Elton. How are you, Anne? I hope you're well. Let me know, people, how cold is it where you are, right? It is freezing here. Freezing. Yvonne, evening Yvonne, how are you doing? Lynn's in, Lynn Rollins, evening Colin, Saf, you both well? Yeah, well as can be expected, Lynn. I'll tell you more in a bit, hope you're well. Gav, alright, Gavin Hodge is in, how are you, Gav? Hope you're all well, Gav, catch up with you soon, buddy. Stuart Donnelly, evening Stuart, sound and pit good. David Butler, sound and pit good, thank you very much. Damien Hancock, I hope you well. Yeah, not too bad, thanks Damien. Could be worse, could be better. 33 in the room. Sorry about the late notice tonight, guys. I'll be honest with you, I was a bit sort of 6s and 7s as to whether to do a live, because I saw Rick and Shelley doing one earlier, and you were all, I popped in very briefly as I was making some food, and I saw everyone chatting, and I thought, well, did he want me as well? And I thought my knee was killing me, so I thought, do you know what, I might let him have a rest tonight, but then I thought no, because you'll all be waiting. Stephen Fegan, hi from Belfast. Oh, good evening, Stephen. Nice one, mate. Welcome to the chat, Stephen. Plenty of people from over your way in the chat, usually. Yeah, welcome aboard, mate. Thanks for joining us. JBM, you are late. I'm mad. Sorry, Jay. Let me know where you are, mate. I'm here now. Better late than never. Prash Super says sound and video good. Look, lingerie as always. All right, okay. Take your word for it, Prash. Shropshire Steve, hi Colin, Saf. Evening, Steve. Is it nippy up there, Steve? I bet it's chilly where you are, buddy. JBM, today's drink is, I'm going healthy, guys. I'm on the old meds, as most of you know. So tonight I'm just having a nice ice cold Yorkshire Vale spring water. Yorkshire Vale from Morrison's, no less. Spring water. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you why in a minute, right? I'll tell you why I'm on the spring water tonight, right? Okay. Hashtag side effects, right? That's all I'm saying. Oh, I tell you. Lynn says, hi everybody, hope everyone is well. Sounds like Patrick, morning, evening Patrick, how are you doing mate? Good evening, welcome. Tiny says, can't stay too long tonight, second journey in February, fancy covering it please buddy? Yes, absolutely Tiny, of course I do. Tiny, message me on Messenger mate, give me dates, locations, let me know who you are as well. I have seen bits of you on Facebook, but I've had some issues here mate, which I'll catch up with you privately. And we'll have a chat, Tiny. But yeah, it'd be a pleasure and a privilege to cover it for you. Absolutely, and thank you for asking. Lynn says, get a knee strap. They've told me not to, Lynn. Yeah, told me not to. Am I DJing this week? Not too sure yet, Jay. I will know better what I'm doing tomorrow. Not too sure. Tiny says, homeless still. I'm in Bridport. You're not too far away, mate. Bridport's what, about 40 minutes, 50 minutes from here? I thought you'd gone up to last time I looked, Tiny, you were off over sort of over the East Coast way. I've lost track, honestly, I've lost track with what people are doing. I do apologise, mate. Damien Hancock, I always seem to get a low buzzing sound whenever I tune into a live for some reason. Oh, I can't explain that, mate. I'll tell you what I've got here. There's nothing interfering here. I've got the light in front of me, which is on a separate socket. And I've got my two phones in the same socket. So there shouldn't be any interference from my end, I don't think. Tiny's GB cycle ride saved a brother in arms from a house fire over Christmas. Flipping heck, mate. Hope that was all right. Hope you're well. Well, you didn't have to get involved, didn't you, Tiny? Hey, never a dull moment. Hope you're well, though, mate. I really do. David Butler, 4 degrees in Dublin. It's about that here, mate. In fact, I think it's a little bit chillier. Yeah, I think it's hitting 0. Gavodge, if you're still in the chat, you tell me. I'm sure it's going to hit 0 tonight and even colder tomorrow night. It's affecting Saf proper. She's, you know, aching like mad. We picked her up from school earlier. We went for a little drive over to Poole. Got out the car for literally a minute or two and it finished her off. I've still got some. Have I got something in my hair? I haven't. Ah, it's there. Right. There we go. Something living in me hair. Lynn says not too bad. Tommy Higgins, evening Tommy, how you doing? Welcome aboard, mate. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. Let us know where you're from, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy and who was the other one? Steve. Oh yeah, Steve Fegan from Belfast. Tommy, let us know where you are, mate. Let us know where you are in the UK. If it's your first time in the chat, if you're in the background tonight, people, load of new subscribers over the last few days. Big thank you. And if you're in the background watching, joining the chat, let us know who you are and where you are. You're more than welcome, more the merrier. Tony's on London Street. How are you, Tony? Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Deborah Brooks. Evening, everyone from Brighton. Saf's favourite place, Deborah. Saf loves Brighton. We're trying to knee and joint pending. We're trying to organise a little trip over to Brighton in the coming days, Deborah, Saf and myself. Yvonne says it's freezing there in Ennis. Oof, yeah. Stuart Donnelly, Andrew's also live at 8. Oh, didn't know that. My figures won't affect Andrew's. In fact, it'll be the other way around. Most people will go to see him from me, so don't worry. Lynn's 3 degrees in Liverpool. Blimey. Nicky B's on. Good evening, Colin Saf. Hope you're resting, Col. I am Nicky. I'm just going to go through the comments very quickly, then I'll tell you what I've been up to, or what I've not been up to, more to the point. JBM, currently in Swindon, Bournemouth tomorrow. Oh, you come down this way, Jay. Yeah, I'm out and about tomorrow, Jay. Let me know how long you're here. I'm sure you said you're here Thursday. Thursday I'll be able to have a catch up with you, buddy, if you're around. Prash, most beautiful how the F autocorrect said that other word. Awkward. I'm with you now. Shropshire Steve, nice and fresh. Yeah, it's listen, I'm more blunt than that, Steve. It's flipping freezing here. Ali Bennett, good evening, Col. How you doing? Thank you, Anne, for putting the links up, by the way. Anne's putting everyone's links up who've got a channel. If you've got a channel, let Anne know, put your link up. Ali Bennett, good evening, Col. How you doing? Yeah, I'm absolutely, well, say I'm absolutely fine, Ali. I'm a little bit tender. I'll tell you more in a minute when I've gone through my comms. Dave Carroll. All right, Dave. All right, mate. Just a thought about in March. Talk to Rick and see if we can take over Dylan's for the night. Not a bad shout, Dave. Anne Elton was messaging me over the weekend, wasn't it, Anne? We're looking for a place where we can all congregate. Yeah, I'll have a chat with Rick. We can gate crash Dylan's and take over for the night. I'm sure they won't mind. Yeah, I mean Morrison's water. Jambos Melts. Hi, Col. It's Daz Preston's partner. Oh, Jan. Yeah, Daz Preston. Just started my channel now. Subscribe to yours as I was following on Darren's. Nice one, Jan. If you've got a link, Jan, I'm sure one of us will find it. We'll put it on. So if we find that link, everyone go and subscribe to Jan at Daz Preston's boss. Let us know what your channel's going to be about as well, Jan, yeah? Eric's in. How are you, Eric? The mucker. All good, bud. How's your varicose views doing? See you at the jug tomorrow for the quiz. Yorkshire spring water, vodka, put a spring. Listen, Eric, I'm in flipping agony here. I tell you that now. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm not on the booze. I'll tell you why in a minute. Good evening, everyone on the chat. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Anne. Hit the thumbs. Nicola says hi too. Hello, Nicola. Nicola, you wanted sunshine. Return flights. Fly out Thursday, come back Monday. Bournemouth to Tenerife. 73 quid return. And I saw an Airbnb on there before for £39 a night in Los Cristianos for 4 nights. Get on it, right? Cheap as chips. JBM, Colin, my poll for you to do channel membership is going well. Yeah, a couple of people have asked me that. Tim Dowd does channel membership. I'm not sure who else. I think Mike Edinburgh Honest Guy does it as well. It's not been my bag, JBM, to be honest with you. One, I don't know much about it because I'm a bit of a YouTube phobe about that. And two, you know, end of the day, I'm not into asking people for money to watch my channel. I want to keep it free. But if people want membership, if they want me to do it, I don't mind doing it. I'll be setting the prices as low as possible because I don't, you know, not in it for that, buddy. Not in it for that. Michael Neri, hello, evening, Michael. Where you from, Michael? Another new name. Loads of new names coming in. Great to see. Great to see. Love it, love it, love it. Let us know where you're from, Michael. Welcome to the chat. You're more than welcome. JBM says it's -2 in Swindon. Ray Duffy, 2 up in Fife. Evening, Ray. How's yourself and Madge? Hope you well, mate. Hope you well. Can't wait for Bournemouth tomorrow. Jay, listen, if you're coming to Bournemouth tomorrow, wrap up, buddy. Yeah, get your scarf and gloves on. Evening, Damien. I have to walk my dog in what feels like -4. Poor bones. Need a Tenerife sun. Not long till March, Damien. Not long. Have I got nits? Looks like, doesn't it? Martin Wass, evening Martin, keep off the knee, try my best mate, I'll update everyone in a minute. No, I'm not having an operation, Jay, no need for an operation. Nits for me dodgy leg. Oh, look at that, is that an official declaration from SAF? Yes, Damien, I think I'm going to be coming, can't be doing with school anymore, been back about 3 days and sick of it already. Prash says, Col, what are the roads like currently? Any ice? The gritters were out. I've not been out really much of an evening, mate. This morning I took Saf to school. There was no ice at all. But I know the gritters are out. They've been out for the past couple of nights, mate. So, yeah. Eric, Dad's just dodgy overall. You're not telling Eric he doesn't know nothing he doesn't know. Stuart Donnelly, my job before I moved back up to Scotland was soft services manager in the Asda at Brighton Marina. Oh, nice one, Stuart. Go back a few years ago, I had a camper van. And I'm digressing from what I was going to talk to you about straight off. I had a camper van and I went down Brighton, this was quite a few years ago now, and I had a VW camper van and I couldn't find anywhere to camp in Brighton. So I actually camped on the Asda car park at Brighton Marina for a couple of nights. Used their toilets in the morning. All things Tenerife. Keith, feeling better? Yeah, I am actually feeling better. I'll update everyone in a minute. I've had 1,000,001 messages. Feeling better, just very sore at the minute. Raymundo, Patricia, evening guys, hope you're well. 2 degrees in Lytham St Anne's. Whoa, yeah, bet you catch it there, mate. Bruno, alright, Cole, still off the rose. You're not on it, Bruno. Hope you're well, mate. Right, sorting out, clean up, have a good night. See you tomorrow in a jug. Nicola says, aye, she's just stuffed a load of spaghetti bolognese. Right, okay, before I do any more comments, I'll give you an update. First of all, I want to say massive thanks, huge thanks, everybody. As I said, I did the vlog. If you've not caught it, I did a quick update vlog on Sunday, just saying I'd been to the hospital for the, the outpatients. I'm on meds. I don't know where I've put them. They're over there. I'm on blood thinners, anticoagulants, whatever you want to call them. In short, over the past week or so, Eric's partly responsible because he had a right go at me last Wednesday, thankfully. Appreciate it, mate. I've had a bit of a dodgy knee. I've always had on and off a dodgy knee from a collision years and years ago. Last week in particular, it was causing me a lot of grief. It was swelling up and it was getting to the point where I was proper struggling. So Eric and one of the girls in the bar that I work on a Wednesday, get to the doctors. Eric was proper having a go, to be fair, in a good way. So I went to doctors Thursday. For those who've not seen the vlog, I apologise if you've watched the vlog. Just to let those know who don't know what I'm on about. Usually healthy, very active. I went to doctors on Thursday after ringing NHS 111. Doctor says it does look like a clot, which was what a mate of mine thought on Wednesday night. It says, looks like a clot. I'm going to send you for a scan. So I went to Bournemouth Hospital for a scan. Absolutely fantastic care I got at Bournemouth Hospital. I was in and out within a couple of hours. I went to the thrombosis investigation unit, which sounds a bit scary, but they were really nice. Sent me for an ultrasound scan. The ultrasound scan revealed on the inside of my left knee, if you can imagine if that's your kneecap, okay, just about here, there was like what looked like a little string of clots. I'd say about an inch to an inch and a half long. Looked like they'd been there a fair bit, according to the nurse. And they said, well, there's 2 types of clot. There's DVT, which is deep vein thrombosis, which is the one everyone's heard about, which are, as the name suggests, clots very deep inside. And there's superficial vein thrombosis, which are the ones nearer to the surface of the skin. So on one of the veins by my knee, it must be a dodgy valve or something, I don't know. It's basically formed a cluster of clots, which is causing me the pain. So they've given me some fairly strong, or if they feel fairly strong, blood thinners. I've got to take them for, I thought it was 60 days, it's not. They've given me 42 days, so it's 7 weeks I've got to take them for. Is that, no, 42, 6 weeks. 6 weeks I've got to take them for. And from what they were saying, the aim of the medication is to thin the blood, obviously, and also in time, hopefully the clots will disappear and I can be back to normal. I've got to be honest, they're not working as yet because I'm in absolute flipping agony. I'm all right when I'm sat down now, but even with my leg bent, I'm on a normal chair. Even with my leg bent under the chair, I can feel it. The only time I'm not in pain is when I'm literally sitting up with my leg outstretched horizontal. Okay. If I walk or stand still, I tell you, the air's blue sometimes. But it's not that bad. I can still move about, I can still drive. They've told me not to sit still much anyway. They said the more exercise, the better. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, very uncomfortable. The medication, I felt a bit iffy last couple of days, a bit, this, that and the other. But one of the main things is it gives me a raging thirst. I've done nothing but drink, hence the Morrison's Yorkshire Vale spring water. Even now I can feel my mouth going dry and I'm only on 1 tablet a day. So I'll quick swig of this and I'll look at your comments. But overall, absolutely fine. You don't get rid of me that easily. Feel a lot better than I did last week, and I want to just say a massive thanks to all the response I got from the vlog on Sunday, and before that, the messages over the weekend. I think there's about 100 comments on the vlog saying hope you're okay and this, that and the other. And I had about 40 or 50 comments, 40 or 50 messages over the weekend on Messenger and, you know, this, that and the other. And yeah, I was overwhelmed and touched. So big thanks everybody for getting in touch and, you know, showing the love. Really appreciated it. Big thanks to Eric for giving me a kick up the backside, getting me to see the doctor, and Saf as well. Saf's been pestering me. And there's Rhiannon in the bar who, you know, between the three of them, I didn't have much choice. But I'm glad I went. So the message is, as I said in the vlog, if you've got a lump or a bump or something that's niggling you, go and get it checked out. Okay? You're better off knowing and better off getting it treated. Because one thing the nurse said to me at Bournemouth Hospital, she said, you should have come a lot sooner, but at least you're here now. If you'd have left it much later, it could have been a lot worse. So get things checked, people. Right, I'll catch up with your comments. So Saf is fairly certain she's going to be joining us in March, which is great news. Right, oh, there's loads, you know. Eric's off. Chin up, get well soon. Yeah, cheers, Kevin. Yeah, cracking on, mate. Everyone's asking Eric how he is for some reason. Jan's Journey, it's about weight loss and mental health, cooking slimmer meals at Jambo's Journey. There you go. Saf's put a link up for you, Jan. Thank you, Saf. Everybody go over to Jan's channel and give her a subscribe and watch what she's putting up. And let's give her the community support. JBM, didn't know you're going to jug tomorrow. I was thinking about it, but I don't know because of the weather. Yeah, see how it goes tomorrow, Jay. How the weather is and my knee as well, mate. All things Tenerife. Crash Super Travels. Colt. Michael turned into my live last night. He spoke about your channel, so possibly from there. Ah, right, okay. Fair play. Damien, Saf, your dad's wig needs a cut. I do need a haircut. I've been told to let it grow out, but I'm tempted to get it cut. I can't be doing with it. Alan's homemade vlogs, just home trying to catch up on all. Hope you're well, pal. Thinking about you, sending good wishes. TFS Airport 25, arrived home to -3. Wow, that's a bit of a difference. Flipping heck. Hope you're well, Alan. Hope you had a great time. I've been watching a couple of videos, mate. I'll keep watching them. They're helping me get through a boring day. So keep them coming. I'll stick a comment on one, mate. I'll share one for you. Raymond and Patricia, oh, here you go, chatting amongst yourselves. That's absolutely superb. Snowed in Kent. We had a little bit of snow here yesterday. I went to pick Saf up from school at about 2:45, and it was sunny when I left here in central Bournemouth. When I got to Saf School, which is about 2 or 3 miles inland, it had gone grey and the snow started. And it stopped for a bit, then it started up again. It was literally grey. I did a short yesterday from down by the beach, check it out, and then round about 6-7 o'clock last night it started snowing again, but it didn't stick around, it didn't stick. So we got up this morning and everywhere was clear. 8 snow, can't be doing with it. Damien Hooper, your bones are with the weather, are you like? Yeah, Damien, Saf's the same. Saf is proper aching at her hands today. It was. We got out the car earlier for literally 2 minutes, and she got back in the car, and her hands were like stuck. She couldn't move. Luna needs a walk. Get a coat so I'll be free to stay safe. Yeah, Eric, catch up with you tomorrow, mate. I've just been having a quiet couple of days, Eric. Just catching up on things here. I'll give you a shout tomorrow. I've got about 1 million comments here. Let's whiz through. Time you got, Anne says it's time you got back to Tenerife, Raimundo Patricia. It's about time we all got back to flipping Tenerife with this weather, never mind. Michael Neri, -1 near Oxford. Whoa, Michael. Ooh. JB, I'm not being rude. Matt Master's become a car channel. He's featuring cars a lot more, Jay, purely because he does a lot of travel. His channel, I'm not defending him, I'm just telling you what I know about his channel. Lee's a good guy for a start, cracking fella, but his channel has predominantly been, since its inception, travel and food. I don't know how long ago it was he bought his electric car, started doing features on his car and journeys in his car, and got a hell of a lot of views for it. And we have to bear in mind, he does it for a living. It's his job, that channel. He does it full time. He hasn't got, you know, any other, as far as I'm aware, sort of regular source of income. So it is his occupation, as it were. He's a full-time YouTuber. Doing vlogs about his electric cars more obviously lucrative for him. But from what I gather, I've spoken to him briefly, and I've looked at his videos. He is still doing some travel and food stuff. He put up a vlog the other week over New Year saying he's not doing any more Tenerife stuff. We have to support him on that if he doesn't want to. But yeah, he does a lot of cars, but he will be doing some more travel as well. Trisha Slater, evening Trisha, how are you doing? Evening Cole, evening Safi. There you go, Trisha, your #1 fan's in. Hi Trisha. Damien, off out now to get a cold, maybe something else. Everyone's walking the dogs tonight. Damien and Eric are out dog walking. I think they're going to meet up. You should get a footrest when sitting, Cole. And I've got what do you call it? Like a massive big footstool that matches my sofa. I've got like a corner sofa. I can't twist this round now to show you, but I've got like an L-shaped sofa like that, and then I've got this like big foot thing that fits in the middle of it. So it basically forms like a big, about the size of a king size bed. So I can like lie in all sorts of positions. So yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Already got it in the can. David Butler sounds painful, Cole. It is, but I'm just a bit of a whinger, David. You know, there's people with a lot worse than what I've got. I've got a blood clot on my knee, right? Let's get it in perspective. I've got a sore knee for a couple of weeks. After all the running around and behaving like an idiot I've done in my life, if all I've got is a sore knee, I'm an happy man. There's a lot people worse off than me. I'm just a whinger. But yeah, it flipping hurts. Right, oh my God, there's millions. I'm way behind it. If I'm missing anyone, I do apologise. JBM Hotel Miramar, East Cliff, I know it well, JBM, cracking hotel. He's staying there on Thursday. That's a bit posh. Dave Carroll, am I allowed a beer? I am, Dave. What she said to me was at the hospital, with this medication you can drink, she said, but it's advisable not to drink excessively on them. And also she doesn't want me falling over in it in my head, so she must have been watching me videos in Tenerife, because obviously with them being blood thinners, any sort of wound or head wound, you know, could be dodgy. But yeah, officially I can have a few beers. Not that I had a couple at the weekend. Well, I had 2 at the weekend after my gig, but I've not been on it. It's too cold for me to go out drinking. Ali, hope it clears soon, Cole. Yeah, you and me both, Ali. I'm sure it will. Like I say, I'm just being a whinge. Damien Hooper, see you fine. You know, for much. Quick, but yeah. Hey, Damien, thanks for dropping in, mate. Keep in touch. I'll drop you a message. Marie Alty, hi Marie. Hope you're feeling better, Marie. Marie Alty's in, everybody. Hope you're well, Marie. Hope you've not had a fag. I'm watching you. If I've got to suffer, so have you. Patrick, our faithful leader, Anne Marie, you're the best. Anne is the best. Anne is the best. Keeps a watchful eye over everybody, does Anne? Don't you, Anne? Works very hard, not just on my channel, but on a million others as well. I think she looks after Rick and Shelley. I think she looks after everyone. Tim. And Anne, you're greatly appreciated. I don't need to tell you that, but you are. Prash says, Jan, looking forward to seeing your videos. Live with mental health and talk openly on my channel. Yeah, absolutely. You do, Prash. Alan, thanks, Cole. Still some more to edit, but I'm back at work this week. We'll get it. Yeah, Alan, life gets in the way. I've been promising everybody a string of videos from Tenerife and Paris, and I've yet to do them. Even now, when I'm meant to be resting, something always crops up, and it just. I've got about 5 videos. I'm about 3/4 of the way through finishing editing them all, and then I can just do a Kevin and go slot them up there, and then my phone memory is free as well. But yeah, life gets in the way, mate. Just do what you can. Alan, Anne's come home with COVID, a bit coffee. There's a lot of COVID over there apparently, isn't there, in Tenerife? I saw. Is it true they've introduced measures in like doctors and hospitals where they've got to wear masks? Hope she's okay, Alan. It says not too bad, yeah. Rest up in it. All things Tenerife. Keith, hate to make you all jealous, but I'm back over on Friday week for a long weekend. Can somebody put all things Tenerife into silent mode for 10 minutes, please? Only joking. Nice, good on you, Keith. Good on you. Wish we were in your shoes. Long weekend. Can't be bad. Lee's been in Blackpool. Yeah, I saw that. Going round about the chippies, wasn't he? JBM Travels. Colin, how about Eric doing YouTube? He'd have to learn how to use a phone first, Jay. Saf says I'm a drama queen. Yeah, probably am. No need to unpack, Keith. Yeah, absolutely. Still waiting. Yeah, Tony, I've just mentioned it. Still waiting for the Tenerife vlogs. I know, mate. Honestly, I'm hopeless. I sit down, start doing them, and then the phone goes, or I've got to go and pick something up, or whatever. But yeah, I'm nearly there. I don't want to edit them and put them up one at a time. I'm going to edit them and then put them all up, and then, you know, free my phone that way. Hope she gets better soon. Yeah, hope she does get better soon. Middlesbrough won, Chelsea 0. Chelsea are losing. Perhaps call myself and we'll soon start doing a live cook along. Perhaps you could join in a live cook along. Yeah, maybe, absolutely. Trisha, sorry to hear about Anne Allen. I pray I avoid it in March. Yeah, hopefully, Trisha, by then it'll have blown over. I think at the minute it's prevalent in Tenerife, especially in the south of the island, because of the volume of people that have been over there. You know, we all know, everybody in the channel who goes over there, Christmas and New Year, massive busy time. It's a peak season, so when you've got all them people packed into them little bars and restaurants, hugging each other, and everyone becomes a super spreader. I think for the next few weeks it's probably going to be one of them things, isn't it? I know there's quite a few entertainers who've been poorly, so hopefully by March it'll have fizzled out and we should all be okay. Touch wood quick. But Polo's got something to say. There we go. Right, so I haven't got a lot to tell you tonight because I've not been doing much. What I will do before I forget, I'll update my figures. Massive thank you to everybody who's subscribed recently, despite me not putting much up in the way of videos, apart from me moaning one at the weekend. Since this time last week, I've gone up about 30 or 40 subscribers. 3,803 as of 6 o'clock tonight. Views, 571,000 views. Unbelievable. And watch hours, you've spent between you all 49,000 hours watching my videos. So that's the up-to-date figures on the channel. I've lost my little wipe it pen, so I'm sticking bits of paper up. But big thank you for that. Thank you to all the new people, and a massive thank you to everybody, all you guys who chat and come on regularly and supporting it. Really, really do appreciate it. The channel is growing way beyond my comprehension. Not that I'm complaining, and yeah, really do appreciate it. You know, unbelievable. And the only way I can repay that is by promising you this year, as I said in the vlog the other day, and I've said on previous lives, myself and Saf got loads planned. We've got loads already booked in the book. Got festivals coming up this year that we're going to, concerts, holidays, trips out, all sorts of stuff. And I'm going to start including, by request, somebody said, can I just put some more usual day-to-day stuff in? So yeah, I'll do that. If you want to see my boring day-to-day life, somebody asked me to do some gigs. I'll try and do that. That's a bit difficult, not because of the monetization, but because some people at the gigs just don't want to be filmed. And I'm not big on filming people who don't want to be filmed, but I'll try that. And yeah, so loads coming up. Keep watching and keep subscribing and keep hitting thumbs up. Right, let's catch up on some of these. If I'm missing anyone's comments, I do apologise. I'm not ignoring anyone. They're literally flying in. Alan says, Tricia is so busy in Los Cristianos over New Year, we're not surprised, and they have introduced masks and yeah, that's what I was inquiring about, Alan. I read somewhere it's doctors, surgeries, buses, taxis, chemists, all them sort of places. Nice to hear it was busy though. I was watching people's videos. I've seen a couple of Andrews over there. Rick did one that was outside, that was really busy. Johnny Vlogger was there New Year, and when he was walking up and down in the daytime, massively busy. It's Craig's in. Evening, Craig. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for joining. London streets. I'm sure someone will do a vlog scaremongering soon. Don't come to Tenerife, you'll get COVID. That's going to be the latest one. On a positive note, not a scaremongering thing at all, but over the past few months, or past few weeks rather, you all heard about the police cracking down on the thing at the airport with the baggage handlers. They seem to have that their eyes on that now. Another thing I read about, and let me know what you think about this. It's the age-old business with the electric shops, the electric appliance shops. You know them little shops where they sell like the iPads and Walkmans historically and all that sort of stuff, and phone gadgets. And they're on about the scams. I believe it was on TV at some point this week as well. And I read in, is it Canarian Weekly, the police have made some arrests on that as well. I think it's positive that the police seem to be a bit more proactive at the minute in cracking down on these actual scams. These are the scams, not the guys in the street selling handbags and bracelets and dodgy watches. They're not scams. People buy them of their own free will. You know what you're getting. If you think you're going to get a genuine Gucci bag for €15 or an Armani watch for €10, then you shouldn't even be on a plane in Tenerife. You should be at home wrapped up in cotton wool. So that isn't a scam. That's just people selling fake rubbish like they do in Britain, like they do everywhere. Your proper scams that are hurting people over there are the airport getting your cases robbed, the electric shops where you go in for an iPad and they clone your card or rob you of a load of money. They're the real scams, and very rarely covered by vloggers, obviously, because you can't just walk into a shop and start filming them. But it's good to know that the police seem to have at least started being a bit more proactive on it. I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I saw there was something about the electric appliance shops, and it's about time. It's never happened to me, touch wood, but I do know the shops they're referring to. I actually used one of the shops that was on TV to go and get my, when I want some holiday currency, because they do offer a decent rate, to be fair. But yes, I've no doubt, Tony, you're right. There will be a scaremongering vlog popping up soon, and it'll cause World War III again. But what are you on about, Saf? There's 2 Coles places. Prash Super Travels, Cole, I'm going to get a beer out and try book hotel. It might go away tomorrow. Oh, nice one, Prash. Blackpool. Ali Bennett, well done, Cole. It's a great channel in the building. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate it. Couldn't do with everyone's support. Lynn says good night. Lynn's off. Good night, Lynn. Take care. Take care. Alan, can I say thanks to all of your supporters, recent vlogs, and to you, Cole, for your support and kindness? No problem, Alan. Alan, listen, as soon as I get off, I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm going to sit down and watch a couple of videos by point, and I'll do some sharing, mate. Not a problem. Eugene McGeever's in. Evening, Eugene. How you doing? I'm fine, thank you, mate. All things considered. Dodgy knee, whinging like a baby, but I'm absolutely fine, mate. Hope you're well. Damien Hancock, I'm flying back out to Tenerife from Stansted in May. I need to find your parking app. Damien, that was it. As the prices seem very expensive to park this year. Damien, Damien, can you get in touch with me by Messenger at all? Facebook Messenger, or if you've got any other way of getting in touch with me on Instagram, all under Cole's Place. Saf's mum actually remembered the name of the road where we parked, and I've Google Earthed it, and it's still there. I don't want to shout it out on a live because, you know, for obvious reasons. But yes, I can tell you exactly where it was. Behind on the comments. But yeah, I know the name of the road, Damien, and exactly where it is, and it's if you look at it on Google Earth, it's quite close to Stansted, mate. So amazingly enough, when I went to pick it up, when I went to Tenerife before Christmas, I just mentioned it. I said, can you remember, bear in mind it was years ago, where we used to park? And she straight away it gave me the name of the road. David Waller this week, 52 years ago, was at Ayr Summit. I saw Middlesbrough knock Man U out the FA Cup, my first ever visit to England. Flipping heck, David, you remembered that one. Dave Carroll, look forward to meeting you and Eric. Sam, mate, keep doing what you're doing. It's good, same as Kev, Rick and Andrew. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Eric's going in March. So in March at the moment, there's myself and Saf. Saf's coming. There's Eric and Nicola, his missus. There's another couple from Bournemouth, Steve and Marcia, who drink in a local pub who I know. Marcia comes in a chat now and again. And then, for the life of me, there's somebody else from Bournemouth coming, and I can't think who it is. But they don't watch the channel, but they're coming. And then there's a load of people off here, Anne, Tricia, I think all things Tenerife, Keith, Damien Hooper, loads of people. So we're going to have a bit of a beano, Dave. And yeah, we'll try and commandeer a restaurant or a boozer for an evening. And so many rip-off electric shops. Always ask advice to go to genuine stores. Yes, I'll tell you where there is one, a genuine one. It's in Los Cristianos. If you go on Johnny Vlogger's channel, Johnny actually shows you the shop itself. I can't remember the name of it, but it's in Los Cristianos. For those who know Los Cristianos, you've got the main church in the centre of town, the big white church. If you've got the church behind you, and you go left up the hill towards the BP garage, there's a shop about halfway up on your left. It's called Phone World or Phone City. And you go in there, and they are genuine, absolutely lovely people in there. And there's no sales pressure, no tactics, nothing at all. They're completely transparent. They give you receipts with all your goods, and they're really nice. Johnny's used them loads of times for things like power packs. I bought a gimbal off them on the last trip. I've bought something else off them as well. I've been there about 3 or 4 times, and it's like a little family-run shop. There's a chap, two guys in there, his wife, and I think it's his daughter works in there. Lovely family-run shop. That's a genuine one in Los Cristianos. Next time I'm there, I'll do a video on it. Coles Place, Bournemouth. No, that must be a fake. I didn't see it, so whoever's deleted it, thank you very much. Saf just sent me a picture of it. No, I didn't see that. I was too busy chatting. Sorry. Thank you, moderators, and Saf and whoever else deleted it. There's only one channel, and that is Coles Place, as in my name. Coles Place, Bournemouth. It's a fake. Ignore it. Alan Zoe Vlogs, good night all, got some work prep to do for tomorrow. Nice one, Alan, glad you got home safe, mate. Thanks for joining in, I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll share some of your videos, Alan. Coles Place Spawn, yeah, it's absolute fake. Someone's got a fake. Flattery is the sincerest form of, no, what is it? What's a saying I'm looking for? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So thank you, Coles Place Bournemouth, if you're still around. Paul Robinson, evening Paul, just tuned in. Best wishes and travels from me and Barb. Take care, mate. Robbo, nice one, Paul. Hope you're both well. Hope the missus as well. Been looking at some of your hiking stuff, Paul. It's not inspired me, I've got to be honest, to go hiking, but, you know, interesting watch. Nikki, off now, cold, rest up, take it. Yeah, I will do, Nikki. I'll drop you a message. Thanks for joining in. Raymond, ask me anything, bring that back in March, interviewing some of the subscribers. Yes, I will do, Raymundo. Good idea. Yeah, ask me anything. I've got one lined up. I've got a couple lined up in March. I've got a sort of ask me anything, but not with somebody who I hope you'd all not know, if you know what I mean. I hope you don't know this person. But it's not an Ask Me Anything as such, but it is an interview. I've got that lined up. Hopefully that'll come off in March. And yeah, I believe Scotsman Kev's going over in March. I'll try and persuade him. I'll try and get him drunk and persuade him to do one. And I'm gonna, yeah, maybe Ask Me Anything. If anybody wants to volunteer, if you're coming in March, let me know. Do an Ask Me Anything. I think Anne Elton and David would be a fascinating one. All things Tenerife, Keith, Damien, anybody. If any of you guys want to do an Ask Me Anything in March, not a problem. Let's bring it on. JBM Phone World, there's a video on YouTube. Yeah, I think it is Phone World, Jay, you're right, yeah. It's about halfway up the street in Los Cristianos. JBM, right off swimming at the hotel before it closes at 10. Yeah, nice one, Jay. Safe journey to Bournemouth tomorrow, Jay. Wrap up, it's freezing here, mate. And I'll catch up with you over the next day or two. We'll do a video, all right? Marielty, Blackpool, watching Horror Circus in March. If you want to watch a horror circus in March, Marie, come over to Tenerife and look at all us lot having a drink. Barbara's on. Babs, yeah, living a high life. Paul's watching you, and I'm playing Tetris. I can't compete with Tetris, can I? David Butler, having a liver review at St James's a few days before we fly out. Just as well it's not after our Paddy's fortnight. Blimey, that'd just be worth it, would it, David? Anne Elton, there's a couple of the fake phone stores off the Golden Mile and the seafront Los Cristianos try to sell David an apartment. Wow, flipping heck. Yeah, there is a couple on the Golden Mile, and the ones I believe on the Golden Mile are in the Park Santiago complex, aren't they, along the front there? One of them actually offers, believe it or not, offers a good rate of euro, whether that's to entice you in and then they can work on you. I mean, I've gone in there a couple of times. It's opposite where the Crazy Golf is on the Golden Mile, but a little bit sort of further up towards the big Moroccan hotel. Now I've gone in there, the one on the Golden Mile, to exchange euros in the past, and I've also bought some tobacco from there, not for me because I don't smoke, but I've never had any pressure tactics to buy anything, whether that's because maybe they think I might get a bit angry, I don't know. And they seem to target sort of pensioners and more vulnerable sort of people, don't they? But I've gone in there and had a good euro rate off them, never had any problems at all. And when I saw that in the news, I was quite surprised that was one of the shops, because when I've been in there, the guys have seemed okay. But yeah, there's a couple in Los Chris, and I believe there's one down by the Dubliner bar as well somewhere that's under review. But we won't know. All things Tenerife, Keith, definitely call, sign me up. Is that an Ask Me Anything, Keith? Absolutely, I'd love to do one with you, mate. 100%. Tim mentions a good one on his channel sometimes. Yes, yeah. If Tim comes in the chat, we can ask him. Because best form of recommendation is word of mouth, innit? 49 in a room. Thank you so much for joining in tonight, everybody. I know, dead thirsty. I know, what's it? Rick and Shelley did a sort of live earlier on their premiere, didn't they? So I saw a few people chatting, but I couldn't stay in long. So I was a bit unsure whether to do one tonight, because I didn't want to saturate it and bore you all with my whinging about me knee. What's Barbara asking? Have I been to Jeff Fanny Bay? Booked in there next winter for 2 weeks for my birthday. I've never been in that one, Barbara. It's a bit posh for me. No, but I've heard good things about it. If you go on Scotsman in Tenerife's channel, I think he's done a walkthrough on that one. And I believe Damien Hooper might have stayed there. I'm sure Damien Hooper stayed there, and he raved about it. So I've heard good things about it. You can't go wrong over in Fanny Bay though, can you? Thumbs up, everyone. Right, have I caught up with everyone? I haven't missed anyone's comment that's important. If you've said something important and have missed it, tell me. The Coles Place Bournemouth, I didn't see that pop up in the chat. A big thank you to whoever deleted that one. Ignore it, it's a fake. It'll go away. Oh, you go, Martin. Only time I've been annoyed in Tenerife, some young dude targeted me as an elder man trying to get me into his shop. He had no chance. That's it. You've just got to be persistent. Whether it's lucky men or any sort of potential what you think might be a bit of a villain, a scammer, whatever. If I always say to people, go your gut reaction. One, if it's too good to be true, it normally is, and two, if they're having to pester you for something, then that means what they're trying to do for you isn't wanted. Because if it was something you want, you'd go and get it. So if you have to be pestered for something by somebody in the street, the chances are it's not something you'd want in the first place. So just walk away and say no. I touch wood, I've never been the victim of anything like that. But I'm normally walking around with a frown on my face and I'm a bit tall. But yeah, you've got to keep your wits about you, haven't you? Like anywhere. All things safe. Yes, Cole, ask me anything. Look after that leg, mate. Gotta go, talk soon. All right, Keith. Okay, good to see you, Keith. Thanks for popping in the chat. Great videos over there, by the way, of your trip. Pleased you got your apartment sort of sorted. And good to have you back, safe and sound. And thanks for tuning in. Tricia says, night, Saf, keep warm. Saf is all tucked up in a bed under a duvet with about 25 layers on, Tricia. Her bedroom's like a furnace. Hotel's lovely. I've heard good things about that. I've heard fantastic things. Damien Hancock, cheers, Colt. I'll send you a message after the live. Yes, Damien, please do. Facebook, Cole's Place. Instagram, Cole's Place. Drop me a message and I'll give you an email, mate, and I'll send you some details over. There we go. Right, 9 o'clock. Guys, listen, if you don't mind, I know it's not quite the hour, but I'm going to sort of cut it short because I'm dying of death. Got to be honest with you, not going to lie. I just want to say, once again, I can't say enough, a massive thanks to everybody for all the, the wishes over the weekend. I'm a bit of a whinger. It's only a bad knee. It could have been a lot worse. That's the thing. The reason why I highlighted it was, one, because I just want to say I was pestered by Saf, Eric, my mate Rhiannon in a bar, another mate of mine, to go and get it seen to. I'm the world's worst for not getting things seen to, not getting things checked. And it's one of them, and a lot of us blokes don't do it. We just don't bother. We just crack on. If I'd have not got that seen to, I've been told quite categorically it could have been a lot worse. So I caught it in the nick of time. So the message from my last vlog and tonight is, especially to the blokes, but everybody, if you've got something that's not quite right, you know your own bodies, just go and get it checked out and get it sorted. This is going to take a few weeks, by the sounds of it, to clear it up. I'll have to limp around like a mad one. That's a small price to pay for something that could have been a lot worse. So get yourselves checked if there's anything wrong. All right. But other than that, a big thanks for all the massive wishes. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's just under an hour. I just thought, as all times on a Tuesday, give you all a chance to say hello to each other, have a quick natter, spread the goss, spread any info, and keep the community alive. That's what it's all about, isn't it? March is still going ahead as far as I'm concerned, as far as Saf's concerned, as far as the doctors I spoke to at Bournemouth Hospital is concerned. My trip in March will not be affected by this, so I'm looking forward to it and seeing everybody and having a bit of a laugh. And I know Saf's looking forward to meeting you all as well. She cannot wait. It'll be an absolute blinding week. And as soon as I start booking stuff and I know where we're going to be staying and all that, I'll let you all know. So yeah, once again, thanks everybody. Hit the thumbs up, as Anne keeps saying, and Eugene and Craig keep saying, hit the thumbs up on your way out. I'll try. I have got some vlogs going up, promise you, over the next couple of days. I'm close to editing, finishing all my editing, and that will free me to do some Bournemouth stuff. Loads coming up. As I said, I can't keep saying it, but loads coming up. And I'll try and touch wood. I'm not working at the weekend. I might do a pub live on Saturday if anyone's around. I'll drop a post up on community. Don't forget, there's Instagram. If you want to get in touch, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all under Cole's Place. Check them out. Drop me a message. And thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate all the love you've shown, all the messages. Saf does as well. And honestly, it's a privilege. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. And catch you on the next video. All right, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Big thanks to the moderators for being so prompt with the fake one, and really do appreciate it. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all pretty soon.